Our Ninja Creami is hands down one of the best small appliances we have purchased. Seriously, we love this thing. We eat our Ninja Creami ice cream multiple times a week, and it is super healthy the way that I make it, and I'm going to show you guys that today. It's super healthy, it's completely guilt-free, and it's just incredible. And I cannot get over how amazing the ice cream that comes out of here is. We prefer this ice cream from ice cream over the store. It's just great. So I'm gonna show you guys today how I make our Ninja Creamis. I get this question a lot by people in real life, like family and friends. So I'm just gonna make a video and show you guys the basic recipes that I follow every time. We have the Ninja Creami Deluxe, but I'm sure this will apply for the other Ninja Creami as well. I believe the containers on the Ninja Creami Deluxe are just a little bit bigger than the other one. And these are actually huge. We only fill it halfway to the freezer fill line, or else there would just be so much ice cream that we couldn't eat it all. So I always just fill it halfway for one single portion. But let me show you how I make our creamies. So the basic rundown of the recipe I use is milk. I use raw milk. You can use any milk that you want, but I would do like a whole milk just to have that higher fat content. And then protein powder. We love the Clean Simple Eats brand, but honestly you could use any protein powder. This is just the one that we've been using lately, and the ingredients are pretty good. So we also have the vanilla and cookies and cream flavor of this. This you can get online, or it's sold at Target too. They just have more flavors online, but we love this flavor, the vanilla, and like I said, cookies and cream. So we're gonna start with approximately 8 ounces of milk, and I just fill this halfway. Like here it says freezer fill, but I just fill it halfway because I know that's approximately 8 ounces. I have weighed it out before, so I know that that's around 8 ounces. And then I'm making chocolate ice cream, which I make chocolate for my husband most of the time. That's the flavor that he likes. I do a scoop of the protein powder, and then a tablespoon of baking cocoa, just for some more chocolatey flavor. And then the last ingredient is a sweetener of your choice. I like allulose because we are really trying to avoid sugar, and I am comfortable with allulose, but you can use any sweetener that you want, any artificial sweetener. I use allulose or monk fruit sweetener, but right now we're just trying allulose, and I really like this, so I just do a little bit of that. And you need extra sweetener in the Ninja Creami because whenever things freeze, it just like loses sweetness. Because if you were to drink the protein shake just on its own, it would be plenty sweet, but there's something about it being frozen that you just need that extra sweetness. So that's why we are adding some type of sweetener. That is literally it. That is the basic recipe, and it is so good. So I'm just taking a frother and frothing it up. You could also blend this in a little blender if you'd like, but I just have this super high powered milk frother and it works really well. So that is it for our chocolate. Now sometimes we do chocolate peanut butter, and if I were to make it peanut butter flavored, I would add in this PB Fit powder, and then it would be chocolate peanut butter. But I'm not gonna do that today. That's just another flavor that we like to do. So lid goes on, and this is going in the freezer for approximately 10 hours. The Ninja Creami people tell you to do 24 hours, but I found that if I make it in the morning, we can enjoy it in the night, and it's frozen enough by like around 8 o'clock when we eat it. Okay, next I'm going to show you a vanilla based ice cream. So vanilla based, we just use a vanilla protein powder. It's the same kind of concept. Halfway full of milk, a scoop of protein powder, And I really don't like vanilla just plain on its own. So I am going to add in the PB Fit powder this time and make it peanut butter flavored. And then some allulose. And give it a mix. So that's the general gist of the recipe. Milk, protein powder, a sweetener of choice, and that is it. You can do different flavor modifications. Like 2 other flavors that I love to do is pistachio. If I'm doing pistachio, I just add in some of this pistachio pudding mix, and this is so good. Pistachio is one of my favorite flavors. I do the vanilla protein powder with the pistachio pudding mix, and that is pistachio. Another flavor we do is coffee, and with coffee we do vanilla protein powder with this decaf instant powder, and this stuff is really good if you like coffee flavored ice cream. And we do cookies and cream with the cookies and cream protein powder. But those are the basic flavors that we do. One thing I like to do is make a vanilla based ice cream and then add in fruit. Like raspberry is my favorite fruit, so I'll just add in fresh raspberries, mix that in, and then it's like raspberry ice cream. One thing you can also do is add in freeze-dried fruits, like freeze-dried raspberries, freeze-dried strawberries, blueberries. That is really good too. Another variation of the ice cream that I will do is I will blend in cottage cheese if I want it to be a little bit higher protein. So you can blend in cottage cheese too, but you're gonna want to blend that in the blender, not use the frother, because you want that cottage cheese to be blended up. Something I've also done is if I have collagen powder on hand, I'll add in a scoop of collagen, and I have found that adding a scoop of collagen makes it even more creamy. I just don't always buy collagen because it's kind of expensive, and we get collagen through things like bone broth, so I don't really have to buy the powder. But if you are a collagen powder person, you can add in that too, and that also makes it even higher in protein. But really, this ice cream is just like drinking a protein shake. It's so good, and it's a way to get extra protein into your diet. It also just satisfies a sweet craving if you have a sweet tooth like me. Okay, let's talk about how we run the Creami through the machine. What we do is we take the ice cream out of the freezer, let it sit on the counter for 5 minutes. I found any longer than 5 minutes, the ice cream is too soft. Any less, it is too hard. So let it sit on the counter for 5 minutes, and then put it in the little container holder, and I run it on the bottom. You can run it on the full setting or where it says bottom. I usually do bottom because we're only filling it halfway full. We're not doing completely full, but if you hit full, it's not a big deal. And then I just run it on the normal ice cream setting. I don't do light ice cream. There's really no need to. I just do the regular ice cream setting. That runs it for 2 minutes, and then you take it out, you add in milk. The Ninja Creami people will tell you like a tablespoon, but we usually do like 2 tablespoons because we like it a little bit more like a frosty type of consistency rather than like a hard ice cream. So we add on a little bit more milk to make it a little bit softer. And you throw it back in, hit respin, it respins it. And then at this point you can do mix-ins if you want to do mix-ins. Sometimes if we are treating ourselves, we'll throw in some Oreos. And other mix-ins we've done are these from Costco are our favorite mix-ins. These are coconut rolls, and they honestly didn't sound that good when I heard about these, but I tried them out and now we love them. They're really not strong coconut flavor. The ingredients are so good. These are gluten-free, dairy-free, pretty healthy. I mean, they're higher in carb, but they're a good just add in. It gives like your ice cream a crunch it almost tastes like a waffle cone, like you're eating a waffle cone. So these are a really good mix in. We don't always like mix them in with the machine. Sometimes we just like scoop, like take these, scoop the ice cream and kind of eat it like you would an ice cream cone, and it tastes really good. You can do granola as a mix-in, fruit as a mix-in, and we've done like Fiber One bars. I don't do those anymore because the ingredients are not good on those, but we have done that before, like the Fiber One brownie bars. Any other like packaged cookie that you want, you could just really get creative with the mix-ins, and the mix-ins really make it next level. But we do, most of the time we just eat it without any mix-ins, and it's still really good that way. But that is how we make our Ninja Creami ice cream. Super simple. Comment below if you have any questions for me. We've been making this for probably about a year now. I've experimented with a lot of different things, so ask me questions if you have any. But I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and let me know below how you make your Ninja Creami if you already have one, and if you have any suggestions or tips or something that I haven't mentioned that you do that makes really great ice cream. I would love to hear from you guys. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.